Right, finally, welcome to the next episode. So you finished off in the dungeon, deep in the dungeon. You took a bit of a battering, but you've got your stress back down now, and you've collected a few items. And I don't know if you remember, but you found a lever that opened a door, and then you found another door, which a lever also opened. And from what you could see, there was a figure down this corridor and standing with his back towards you right at the end of the room. But that's where we left it.
Yep.
So I know we had a map, but we're not going to use the map just yet. So what are you doing? As you're standing there,
Well,
you...
I can't remember shit, mate. Where's the... Yeah. Have you got the map? Just so I can fucking see what's going on.
Alright, okay. Alright.
We're in like a corridor, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so...
it's been like, what, 2 weeks or something?
So just picture this, right? So you're looking down a corridor, a short corridor, and at the end there's a dim light, and you can see that there is a figure in the opposite end of the room with their backs to you, a rather large figure.
Just the dude that was wearing purple.
Yeah,
On the map.
that's the one.
I bloody remember now. Okay.
I'm gonna get my lamp out.
Okay.
See if I can.
That's
see
a good
outside.
idea. Attract his attention.
2 secs. Yeah, so you get your lamp out, and it's sort of like he's moving about, but because he's got his back to you completely, and he's sort of messing around on some sort of stone table, from what you can see, he doesn't notice any light from behind him.
I'm gonna say to Fred, I'm gonna go for a closer look.
Off you go then.
I'm gonna stealth for a sneaky look.
All right, give us a stealth roll then. With one thing before you do your stealth roll, okay? So what I meant to give you when you got those 10 points of stress was, it sounded like it was sort of a made up thing. What it is exhaustion. So you get 1 level of exhaustion, and without looking at it directly, I gave you a load of like disadvantages, which you just didn't deserve. So what you need is 1 level of exhaustion, and that is 2 secs. Let's get a character page up. So where is it? So exhaustion. Right, so you get 6 levels of exhaustion. Each time you get to 10, you gain another one. Alright, so the first level, you have disadvantage on ability checks. That's it. Alright, I gave you a load of other stuff. So just change that. You've got 1 level of exhaustion.
Cool.
But the negative quirk that you got, the hopelessness, I believe is the one you had. Yeah. That sticks. So whatever you got for being hopeless. So what was it? Minus... I can't remember what I gave you. Well, I'll get the bit of paper out in a second. I'll have a look. But go on then, give us your roll.
That's a very African shirt, Steve.
It is.
Go on.
I got a 2 with my -3 is a -1.
As
So
you
basically, you're glow in the dark.
You take 1 step and stumble to the floor. Your lantern stays lit, but hits off the stone, and the echoing metallic sound heads up the corridor towards this figure. This figure turns around and, in shock, runs off. Just as you see that, you hear something else from behind you in one of the tunnels that you'd already come down. And it sounds like something or someone is sort of grunting, having trouble going through the tunnel.
Shocker. I mean, what?
Shocker? Oh, sorry. Hi, guys.
This is very real.
Fancy seeing you here.
Hello.
Never expected to see people down here. You all right?
Hello. Kenneth's just going to pick himself up, dust himself off, pick up his lantern back up.
So what you see before you is a huge hulking man squeezing his way through these tight tunnels, and he's got all grazes and he's covered in dust where he's bumping his head, and all the sort of old like crumbling stone is falling all over him. But he's trying to make his way through and see what he can find, and he's bumped into you guys.
Yeah, hi. I came down here. I'm on a journey of enlightenment and fulfillment.
Well, you couldn't have come to a darker place.
Well, that's why I thought I'd try and find some enlightenment, because it's dark down here, isn't it? And for some reason, my volume's really low.
No, you're all right.
That's just me.
Yeah, you're all right.
Okay. Sure. So hi.
So so you've seen this Goliath of a man, and that bloke that you saw is gone. So they've just seen. Right, I'll let you guys converse.
Yeah, so you tell me what you found. I'm intrigued. I've been stuck in a dark hole.
We were just inspecting the old manor for to see what's going on there, and we've ended up down here. I've completely forgotten what Kenneth's voice is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Close enough.
Yeah, that's what we remember.
I haven't been this guy for a while, so I just kind of
It's good.
talk really slow. Hi. Yeah, no, I found my way in. I didn't come in through no manor. I don't think I did. Might have been. There's a big hole.
Ah, so were you near the coast when you found the hole?
Yeah, that's the one.
Ah, that's interesting. So you must have come in by the secret tunnel.
Just trying to find my notes.
Steve, where have you got this information from?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
He's listened to something that you said.
No, you've told us about this before, because we were trying to find out about.
Whoa. What do you mean this us business? I ain't got a fucking clue what you're on about.
Sound like Bob.
Am I talking rubbish, or is?
I don't know if I've told you. I don't think I've told you.
Said that
You're either talking shit or it's a very
Who said it?
You said there's the tunnels under the manor,
Right.
and there's a different way in near the coast.
Ah. Didn't realise I said that. All
Yeah.
right.
See,
I don't remember that.
mate, when you're a
Not that it gets
DM, you've got to keep track of all your silly little things you say.
That's good, yeah. No.
Let's pick up on it, man.
Come on.
I think Rylek might have told us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think
Ah.
I might have squeezed it out of Rylek.
Okay.
Yeah, see, here we go.
Brewing.
I found my way in, right, from the hamlet, right? And it was like this little covey kind of road. They brought me in.
Do you think you'll be able to find your way back?
Now that is the million gold piece question.
Well, I'm not giving you a 1 copper. Never mind gold.
That's not very nice.
Kenneth's tight, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. Right? I'm a man of honesty. I'm lost.
So are we.
Excellent. So, what can you offer us?
Well,
Okay.
well, shocker. Well, I'm big, I'm strong, and I carry a big sword. And he pulls a huge, there you go, great sword off of his back. See? And I can hit things really hard. And
It's a butter knife.
is it just me or is everybody else frozen?
No.
No.
Just me then.
Oh.
Yeah, I got Fred and Hopeless Kenneth. I've got frozen pictures on them. But yeah, I might even say a prayer for you, and sometimes it even makes you feel better. Basically, what you're looking at, this Goliath is walking around through these really tight tunnels, wearing full suit plate armor, whilst carrying this giant greatsword.
Walking, yeah.
So
Yeah, crouching down.
So you ain't fucking walking.
almost crawling. As I said, I'm lost.
Well, I'll do you a deal.
Just before you do this deal, you all notice that their whole area darkens to the point where you can almost can't see each other.
That's really helpful. I grab hold of the end of my sword and cast light.
As you cast light, it fills the area with light.
Yay! My favourite cantrip. Every caster carries it.
So handy. Except for Jeff.
What do you fear dwarf seekers in the fucking dark now?
Oh, well, that's better.
Well,
you can stay around. I've got a proposal for you. Anyway, sorry,
yes.
What was your name?
I see. My name is Titch, right? But it's Titch Big Handle. But don't let my name fool you, right? In real life, I'm really big.
Big Handle.
Yeah, no, Titch Big Handle. No H. Big Handle.
Oh, okay. Well,
like
my
it.
name is Kenneth, and this is my travelling companion, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
I could.
I propose, in exchange for us showing you the way out, you help us find what we're looking for in these tunnels.
If you get me out of here, I'll be your bestie's friend.
What do you think, Fred?
Why not? And I'll do it for free, not like this tight ass.
I think we're going to be the bestest of mates. I think it'd be good.
And be
Ow!
careful with your peanuts. He makes them turn into gold.
He turns peanuts into gold.
Mm.
Okay. Hang on. That's a trick I want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I haven't got any peanuts.
Alright. I ain't got any fucking gold now either.
So,
Well, if you've got some gold, I can show you the reverse trick, if you like.
I've got some, but if you just want food, I've got some grapefruit.
I think, to be fair, it's the only positive fucking modifier he's got in it.
yeah. You'll find that Kenneth is a bit of a dodgy git.
A bit.
Just a bit.
I'm guessing that Kenneth is a rogue.
You otherwise.
I'm guessing Kenneth is a rogue.
Yeah. So you're currently in this dungeon. What are you doing?
Well, I'm stood head height looking
I'm
around.
gonna suggest we go have a look at what was going on the table.
Yeah. Lead the
To
way,
be fair,
guys.
Didn't Dan say that dude that was stood there's bugging off now?
Yeah, I know, but he was doing something.
Exactly. Yeah, no, I agree. I think we should go and
So
take a look.
go see what he was doing.
Just before you arrived, James, they were just come. They've just opened the door to this room, and they saw a large figure with its back turned to them. Kenneth tried to sneak up, but fell over, and alerted him to their presence, and then it scarpered, and then you turned up.
Always useful. Now you got an 8-foot Goliath in full heavy plate armor. Trying to squeeze down this. Trying to squeeze down these little walkways. Sneaking is not something I can do.
Oh dear.
Don't really do sneaking.
Maybe this fucking rogue boy over there.
So, is that what you're going to do?
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna suggest Fred goes and has a look, seeing as it's a stone table.
And it's dark.
No, it's not dark anymore because
Well, you've got your,
Light.
that's light.
You got 20 foot of light and 20 foot of dim.
and you got your lantern, which will do the same as well, Kenneth.
We are also stood in a corridor, so your lantern's only going to light a cone coming out of that corridor. So left and right of the actual doorway is still going to be dark.
I know, but we're walking into the room to inspect the table.
Yeah, and you've just said you wanted me to go first, so as soon as I step into the room, I can see in the dark spaces left and right.
Yeah, go on then.
As you don't know what was with that fucking dude in purple, do we?
I'll be there in a minute.
You walk into the room, if that's what you're doing, that order of march, yeah?
Yeah, I'm assuming I'd be last.
Yeah, because you're sort of squeezing through the tunnels and you've just come up behind them.
The good news is nothing can get past me.
Yeah, pretty much. You walk into that room, and I keep dropping my dice. And you look around, and there's nothing really of any interest. There's a red carpet, which is really old, and it goes from the doorway of the tunnel all the way up to the stone table. Left and right, there's debris sort of scattered around the area, and there are some little, I don't know if you'd call them alcoves, maybe, with skeletal remains in them. They look like they were purposefully put there. And that's all that's in the room. On top of the table or altar is a selection of candles, all different sizes, some lit, some aren't. And over to the left, you can see a doorway in which the person or creature in question must have gone through.
So what's on the desk? Just candles?
He's just walked into the room. He hasn't gone up to the desk yet, has he?
Thank you. I was going to have a look to the left.
To the left tunnel.
Yeah. What can I
To
see?
the left, to the
Hang on.
left.
You're going to want to roll some dice like that.
No, like you look down the tunnel and it's just a continuation of the tunnels that you've been going through. It goes about 15 feet and then you can see it just stops. You don't know if it turns, if it's a T-junction or what.
Okay, what about the right hand tunnel?
It's just the only tunnel, the only two entrance and exits to that room is the one that you came through, and then that one tunnel you've just looked down.
The left hand one, yeah?
The left-hand one here.
Right, okay, so there's nothing to my right, nothing on the wall.
Nothing on the walls or anything like that. It's just you've got that stone table at the end.
Okay. I'll have a look at the stone table then.
As you look at the stone table, there's nothing of interest really with the candles, but there is a book, a rather thick book, open.
As a dwarf, I'm more interested in the history of the stone table.
Mm-hmm. So you'll do an investigation roll with your proficiency bonus added.
20.
So it's built
Pretty sure.
as it's just an altar. It's an altar. It was built when these tunnels were built originally. There's nothing exceptional about it.
Just refresh my memory. We don't actually know when these tunnels were built, do we?
No.
I don't think we've established that. So if I can establish when this table was made, give us a rough idea of the age of the tunnels.
So you got a 20. You don't know the age.
Okay. Fair enough. What else was on the table then, apart from the book?
Just the book and the candles.
Okay. Do I recognise the language in the book?
You do. There's small parts to the book which can be made out, but nothing that makes sense. It's such an old book, and it's been down here for a very long time, that there's a lot of damage to it. But looking at it, you can probably tell that you may be able to salvage some of the pages.
Okay. What price am I going to get for the candlestick holders?
So these candles, they're not in. They're just big fat candles that are just themselves on the table.
That's cool. It's cool. I was joking. Boys, come and have a look.
I'm coming. Ow!
Some stonework falls down from the ceiling.
Kenneth's going to cast his eye over the book as well, have a flick through, see if he...
Yeah, just try and actually read it rather than appraise it, yeah?
Yeah, give us an investigation roll. With the 15, yeah, you can see that it's the same parchment as the letter was written on. It's a unique, very expensive type of parchment. The writing, you can't make it out. It's got water damage. It's got damage from just time from being in a dusty environment. And yeah, if you were to give it to the person with the right skills, they might be able to salvage some of the passages from it.
Tag and tag it.
Bagging it, are you, Fred? Yeah.
Sounds like hang on, because I can't remember what I've got in my bags. Have I got enough space?
Maybe
yeah, I'm only carrying mushrooms.
Lilac will be able to make some sense of this.
I think you're right. Yes, I shall stick it in my bag.
In the meantime, I think we should go after that so-and-so who left it.
Hang on, wait a second. Tits, do you recognise any of it?
Unfortunately not. I'm a paladin, not a cleric. I was just checking all my spells, but no, unfortunately, not that one.
Oh, please. So yeah, fine. I'll stick it in my day sack and we'll see who recognises it later on.
You hear some grinding stone coming from the tunnel that you previously investigated.
Hit his head on the roof.
Yeah, it's me making my way through, I'm assuming. As I suddenly pop into the room to, hi guys! All of my foam plate armour are just covered in scratches.
So what? My character is actually OP. Because of me losing the initiative all the time and going last, it means that by the time I come to combat, I always get to sneak attack because there's always going to be someone in combat already.
Yep.
So,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
My old man Kenneth is gonna be OP now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
That's cool. That. What are you doing then?
Well, I'm going to look down the corridor that I've heard all the grinding from.
With your lantern, you can just see what Fred saw. And that's just a corridor and a wall at the end.
What does it sound like? Just grinding stone?
Just grinding stone. Heavy grinding stone.
Feel like throwing something down there.
I wonder if there's a secret passageway somewhere. Maybe we should inspect the walls. What do you reckon, Fred?
Kenneth, throw a copper down there. Just try not to run after it.
Throw a copper? Are you bloody mad?
Do
There's only so many of those in the world, young man.
He
You
seems
throw a
really,
copper.
he
and
seems
I'll
very
go pick it
familiar.
up.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, actually, fuck me, the pennies just dropped there. Oh well. Actually, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, definitely. What's my stealth? +3. Okay, I'm gonna have a sneaky walk down the corridor then, with battle axe in hand, because fuck that.
Yeah. Give us a stealth roll.
We've got a 16.
Yeah, fine. You don't cause anything to go off if you were suspecting anything. Yeah, nothing happens. You just walk to the end. How far are you walking? All the way to the end?
You said it was only 15 foot, so yeah.
So yeah, you walk to the end and you notice that it is a dead end.
Kenneth's going to investigate
It's the only fucking tunnel.
the corridor.
You are?
Kenneth's
You say
gonna
this is the only
invest-
tunnel?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on, mate. I can't hear you very well, Steve. Sorry, dude.
So Kenneth's going to investigate the tunnel.
Put your hand up when you want to
see if
talk.
he can, see any jutting in the stone, anything that looks unnatural.
All right. Yeah, give us a investigation then.
And then when he fails, I'll do it, because I've got, like, stonework investigation.
Yeah.
So what?
23
Really?
Fucking hellfire. What have you got a positive one?
plus 6 on investigation.
So, what
Looking,
are you saying, Dave?
That beats my -1.
looking closely around the area where it seems to be a dead end, you can see that there are scratches along the floor where possibly stone may have been pushed across it.
Hey Fred, can you see the scratches on the floor?
Oh, you've walked up to me.
Well, yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, I thought you two had stayed behind, but alright. Yeah, see scratches.
Maybe the big man could give us a hand in giving this bit of stone a shove. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I could lean against that stone. I bet it'll move.
Assuming then that the end of the corridor is not actually physically connected to the rest of the corridor. Is that the assumption we're making?
No, the assumption we're making is that well, at least that Kenneth's making is that there's some sort of the scraping stone we heard.
It's like
someone
a
using
door
a
shutting.
secret door. So like maybe the wall in front of us is a false wall and is actually like just a brick.
Yeah, I get you.
Up wall that Titch might be
The
able
block
to
dropped in.
pull open or something.
I mean, yeah, the one thing I've got is muscles.
We've also got intelligence, so why don't we have a look around and see if there's something that opens the door? Because if that
I
dude's gone down here, then
I haven't got
clearly
any
you've
of
got
that.
to touch something to open it.
We investigated the corridor and all we found was the scratches.
Yeah, I was investigation with the 23 as well. So, if you didn't find a switch with the 23,
Yeah, no, I get it.
no. So, how wide is this little bit of corridor that we're currently in? Am I got to crawl over the top of these two to get to?
It's wide enough for you to just squeeze past them. Just
Good job I'm not wearing any fucking armour. Fucking hell.
Well, a full plate, mate. I'm solid. I'm just a lump of metal.
Right.
Joy of a paladin. But
as he squeezes past, and like Kenneth just gets a bit of flesh in or whatever in the face. Goes, bloody hell! When was the last time you had a shower?
Well, I've been stuck down here for a while. I can't turn around, you see. I can only go one direction. So yeah, am I going to lean on this rock to see if it moves?
If you want to.
Go on then. Lucky green's out. Lucky green's out.
Strength.
22.
You push the door.
Does it open?
The door.
You push a door.
The door.
And it opens.
Go.
It's a door. You realise it's a door as soon as he pushes it.
It's a door.
So it's probably got an illusion spell on it.
Oh, he's a crafty one, he is. So now I've walked through it.
Certainly makes you wonder.
Walk through the door. My sword is still got light cast on it. What am I looking at?
A stairwell.
Oh,
Going up or down?
yeah,
Down.
First question. Damn it!
Bollocks. We're going deeper. What are you fucking laughing at?
I want to be a bard. I'm going deeper underground.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, with the stress mechanic, a bard would be very handy.
Only if you got a
He
good
hates the
voice.
stress mechanic. He hates
Only if
it
you
so
got a good
much.
voice.
Big handle.
All right, look. So you go. What are you doing at the steps? What are you doing? You can just see
I
that.
ain't gonna mess. Oh, can I stand up?
You can sort of, yeah, but your head sort of turned to one side.
Nice, great, yeah, cool. We're more comfortable than that flipping corridor. That's fine. Well, I've got some things to say, and it's the only way is onwards. There is no way back. Allow us to pass the passage of time and space. It's dark down there, isn't it?
I like that. Yeah.
Most of my stuff is for hitting people. I'm not really much of a prayer.
That was a good prayer.
I'm also thick as shit.
I didn't actually realise that was a prayer. I thought it was casting some fucking random spell or some shit.
Oh, no, that'll be later on.
Whoa. Okay.
So you're going? Are you going to go down the steps or?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so there's stone steps.
Well,
Go
that was
down.
going to be my next question. Is like, are they just steps, or is there something weird about them? Can I?
They are just steps.
I don't trust DMs.
You hit the top one and it turns into a slide.
Exactly. Pete, I don't trust DM. I wanted to look for a trap.
They're just steps, but if you want to investigate for a trap, you can.
Yeah, let's investigate with my -1. 1.
Steps. Still going down them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you,
steps to me. I mean, I rolled a 2 with my -1. See, that's 1.
like it. You go down the steps, and they are steps. They go on for about 10 feet, not very far at all, and you come into a very tight room. And there are some bits and pieces about in this room. As you look to your right, there seems to be an old wooden altar, not an altar, but what were they? A confession booth. And just behind the confession booth is a statue. And next to the statue is a door, a wooden door.
What does the statue look like?
The statue is a a figure, sort of like a hooded figure, holding a sword with wings, angelic wings coming out from behind it.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, that's
Is that
good.
better? Is that a bit better now?
That is better, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. There we go. I'll keep that then.
Here is a statue here, and he's got angelic wings. I like that. He's angelic.
Kenneth's gonna investigate the statue, see if there's anything on it that he can pinch.
Gonna see if there was anything that could be pulled off. But yeah, if you want to go.
You never know. There might be an amulet on there, or its eyes might be jewels or something.
Yeah, well, I've just got to the point that Titcher suddenly pulled his coin purse a little bit tighter to him.
All right, roll us an investigation.
Titch doesn't know what I'm looking at. I could be just admiring the stonework for all you know. I got a 18.
With an 18, as you look at it, it fills you with some sort of inspiration, and you feel a lot more powerful. From now on, until the end of the dungeon, your attacks will do a +3 on damage.
That's all right, isn't it?
As you look at it, it crumbles, it breaks, the arms fall off, and the sword that it was holding falls to the ground. The sword is stone.
The sword is made of stone.
Swing a stone sword?
I'm gonna go try and pick the sword up.
You can pick the sword up, yeah.
Fucking bludgeoning damage, but yeah.
And I'm gonna take it with me. I feel awesome. I feel like I can conquer the world
You do pick it up,
with my stone sword.
and as you hold it in your hands, you're about to put it away, and it crumbles.
That's just fucking mean.
Yeah. I quite like the
So
idea.
does your +3.
I like the idea of swinging a stone sword.
Kenneth and his newfound strength just crushes the stone sword.
Oh, I was admiring that statue. I quite liked it. It looked pretty. Is the confession booth like? Can you see whether it's been used recently, or is it just like been derelict?
It's covered in web and dust, and you can see that it's not been touched in years and years and years.
Not many confessions down here then.
So, is there any other doorways or?
So this is basically a cloister below the fucking thing, innit? It's a private church below the hall.
Sort of.
Below the manor. Which is odd, but yeah. Well, it's not odd, is it really? It's quite common. It's not a point. Okay.
Anything else? So, and we just
Okay, what's in this bloody booth anyway? Let me get in there before fucking pockets everything.
Yeah, so the curtain on the door there's a red sort of velvet curtain.
Expensive? Cheap?
Huh?
Expensive? Cheap?
Probably expensive. Yeah, probably expensive.
Cape worthy?
It's drawn. What?
Cape worthy?
Yeah, it could be.
Nice royal cape for when they're golden at night and that. Oh yeah, so drawing the curtain back then, what do we see inside?
So roll me an investigation.
Can I reroll that?
No.
Okay. I see this lovely red stuff. What's my investigation? Yeah. That'll be a 3, please, Bob.
A 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely a confession booth.
You walk in. It is a confession booth. You are filled with the hundreds of thousands of people who have confessed over the years their their confessions of wrongdoing. It fills you with hatred for these people, and you take 5 points of stress damage.
I was already typing it.
Should have rolled high.
Fucking yeah.
Really glad I didn't bother looking in there.
Kenneth's going to have a look around the room, see if there's any other doorways that it might look obvious that this the character that we're sort of pursuing has gone through.
When we walked in, it was the booth, the statue, and then there was a wooden door.
Did you want to track him in a way? Is that what you were saying there, Kenneth?
Well, yeah, because if he's been using that book that's the same parchment as the telegram from the original telegram that Kenneth might give us some clues.
Hold on. Can I have another look at this book, but this time as a religious monk type, and see whether it's a religious book?
All right. We'll do.
Question. Sorry, I've just clicked something. I forget I'm playing a fucking monk here.
Just so Steve, if you want to roll us a survival, if you're gonna somehow determine.
That I am.
Modifier 7.
You rolled a 7. You can't determine whether that person came through here.
Well, if he's gone through, if he's been down, well, we have to assume that he's gone down these stairs if there was nowhere else to go. If the corridor, there was nowhere else in the corridor, he's got to have come down them stairs. And it's led to that one room, and there's one door.
Not necessarily, because we've only pushed to the end door. And by the looks of it, there's an illusion spell on the fucking door. Because Dan said everything was just wrong.
Because there was scratches made by the stone, which had...
Yeah, but we didn't determine how the scratches were made. Just said there were scratches on the floor. I don't know what direction they were running.
Well, we did. We saw him run down the left corridor that we went down.
No, fell.
Who's that?
Oh, wait. Get rid. Okay. So what I was thinking is Titch as a paladin and me as a monk. Can we tell whether this book is religious or not? Between our varying knowledge of religions.
Say again, sorry.
No, said it once.
Oh, shit.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this book, using mine and Titch's fucking knowledge of religion, can we tell whether it's a religious book or not? Obviously, we know we can't read it.
One of you can give me a roll with advantage, or you can both roll together. It's up to you.
You roll, my religion sucks.
Yeah, but so does mine, but I was thinking...
I got a -1.
Okay, I've got a +1, so with advantage, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll be...
I'm a
+3.
20.
I'm a paladin who doesn't know shit all about religion.
You got 20?
Well,
What?
anyway,
20.
you said with advantage, I got a 3 and a 19.
It's not a religious book. There's no religious markings on it from what you can tell. There's nothing to say that it was ever used in that sort of way.
Are there any pictures?
Unfortunately, there are no pictures.
Oh, that's
It's not fucking Playboy then.
I like pictures. Well, I've got to be honest with you. I don't think there's a lot in here. I think I'm going to go and open that door.
Just before you go up to the door,
There we go.
Fred drops the book, and
Fred, don't do that.
it flicks to a page, and There is one picture.
Oh.
A picture that resembles a dwarf,
Fred's mum.
a person, a man, a human, and a
What
Goliath.
is it, a dwarf, a person, or a man? I'm confused.
All hanging from the gallows.
Okay, there's freaky.
What have you bloody done, Fred?
Is it? No, mate, I just dropped it. Some
Titch.
kind of what's it called? The neck. I can't say the word, so I'm not even going to try.
Necronomicon.
That's the fucker.
The hell is that?
The picture is depicting a Goliath, a dwarf, and a human hanging by their necks. Cool.
I think we destroyed the book.
Well, I'd say we definitely need to find him now.
No man wants to see the sacred flame.
No, so the book's an extra sketch.
Did you just
Not a
Sacred
problem.
Flame?
Yeah.
What, the book?
Yeah.
Fuck off! That's at my feet. You're gonna burn my beard.
Yeah.
What?
Just an attack. In fact, do this attack roll.
Kenneth is gonna
Well,
dive in front of it and jump and save the book.
Oh my God! God's sake!
I mean,
Right, there's a fortune. The manors could be worth a fortune. There's no way Kenneth's letting that go.
That's a
And if
good
this is
point.
his only lead, he's got-
sacred flame is a dexterity saving throw. So
The book hasn't got any
He's probably on
dexterity, so
fucking minus fucking 12 dexterity anyway.
Fred, you can do a dexterity roll, a saving throw, and
Right, hang on a minute. I'm not getting involved in this shit.
you're standing right above the book, and
We've got Kenneth
I got
about
better
to-
aim than that. I got
That's
better
really-
aim.
yeah, but your head's like that on the ceiling.
Right, okay. Fuck you. All right.
Kenneth, are you throwing yourself on
21.
this book?
Bollocks to you.
I'm throwing myself at the book to put myself between the Titch and the book. And
Okay.
try to pick the book up because we might need the book to
I
find
don't
out.
need the book. It's just depicting the fact that I'm going to die. I don't need to see that shit.
Fred, you're fine anyway. You managed to dodge out the way, even though Kenneth is sacrificing himself to save both of you. He throws himself on the book, and Titch, roll me damage for Kenneth.
Yay! 1
You take 1 fire damage.
radiant.
Radiant, is it? Oh, okay.
Bloody hell, you big oaf! Calm down. We might need that book.
You're carrying it. Don't ever fucking get near me. Start showing me hanging from my feet. Hanging from your feet, hanging from your neck. Leave me alone.
Hey,
If your feet
Okay.
were dangling, that was the whole thing.
So you've done that, Kenneth. The book's fine, and you can pick it up and put it away.
Put it in my pack. And shake my head at Titch.
Bloody.
Here we go. Sacred flame.
What are you doing then?
Well, before that stupid book showed me dying and made me freak out, I was going to open the door.
Okay. So how are you going to approach the door? You're going to go straight in?
I'm gonna open it cautiously because I'm shitting myself now because I've just seen my own death.
Okay, so Titch is at the front. Fred, where are you? And Kenneth, where are you?
at the moment, I'm trying to put the book out with Kenneth literally dabbing him on the butt.
Okay.
Kenneth's in the middle.
So Titch is on his own onto the
Hey.
door. Titch, what's your passive perception?
Fucking hell. My passive perception. Oh, actually, it's not bad. 13.
Okay. And Titch, do a stealth roll for opening the door.
Fucking stealth in a suit of armour.
I mean,
Like, you're fucking -4.
I got no. My stealth is at +2, but I just get disadvantage.
I bet he rolls well.
Oh, is it getting fucking?
You know what, right? It's not as bad as you think. 14.
That's not
Hey,
bad at all.
that's all right. That's all right.
Sneaky Goliath in fucking metal armor. That's just fucking awesome.
That's not bad.
I'm still not 100% shy. I mean, I gave myself quite a high dex. That's why my stealth is all right.
Okay.
Oh, Bob's back.
As you you open the door, it opens to a huge room. Really high ceilings. The architecture is very grand and gothic, and there are sarcophagus.
Sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Sarcophagi all over the place, and a huge, unusual altar right at the end of the room, glowing a fiery red.
Yeah, I could stand up.
And as Titch shouts that out, let's roll for initiative.
Yay!
Oh, bastard.
Did it? The fuck?
Oh, she.
Yeah, could be worse.
I bet you couldn't.
My fully plated paladin's better than my cleric, so I'll go with that.
What we got initiative rolls then? Just give us some.
11.
12.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Oh, my bad.
Would you get Titch?
12.
I'm just gonna go and make some bacon sandwiches until it's my turn.
Oh no, what was it?
Or
I like it. Awesome. Right.
He said bacon. He's made me hungry.
Just as you see you go into this room, you see the large figure, cloaked figure, stand on top of the altar and point at you as you all enter the room.
Oh,
Sorry, go on.
oh,
hi.
no, hi.
I'm just going to pause it there.
dead.
Okay, so you find yourself in this room faced with the person you saw earlier. You've all rolled for initiative. Titch, you are to go first.
Yay! Is the fella down the bottom? Is that a live person? I'm trying to make it. Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's have a look. With my 35 movement, then let's.
Oh, you're in his face.
Yeah, we go straight. I can't because my 35 doesn't get me to the big bad guy, does it? No. So we'll go down the bottom, and we'll have him.
So you'd have to climb over these. So let's say you run
Fine.
down here.
That'd be like me stepping over a pebble.
So you'd be standing on here.
I'll be standing on something. Yeah.
You'd be standing on the sarcophagus.
Oh, okay, so little coffin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can stand on a coffin. That's fine. I mean, chances are I'll go through it. Can't use my 35 to go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yeah, so I'm going to be on the sarcophagus no matter where I go. And running straight down the middle and hitting the big bad guy, I didn't reach that, did I?
No.
Yeah, so, yeah. We'll go there.
Yep.
We'll go there. And we won't mess around. I'm going to go straight in with my great sword.
Oh God.
Rolling to hit with my greatsword. That will be a 23 to hit.
Yeah. That hits.
Yeah, well, this is now, guys. This is where I said I was going to be useful. Watch this. I'm also while I'm doing this, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
On this little field. So that's that. So Hunter's Mark is out of the way. So we'll roll my 2d6.
Quick question, James.
Yes.
Hunter's Mark for a paladin, is that exactly the same for a ranger?
Yeah, same.
I was just trying to work out the bonuses.
Right, so it's I get 11. No, it's 17 points of slashing damage.
Slashing, yeah.
I think slashing, yes. And is this fella undead?
This fella is undead.
Yay! That's good. I get an extra 2d6 damage. And that will be another 7 points of damage from me. Thank you very much.
So slashing, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. So it is wearing armor, and it does do a fair amount of damage, but you can see it's slightly protected from it.
It's alright. I'm not finished yet. So while we're doing all of this, I'm also going to throw in. Once I find it in my feats and traits, I'm going to use Divine Smite.
Oh yeah, that's good. Oh baby.
Which will then do 2d8 of radiant damage. 16.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Radiant damage from my one attack.
Wow, what an amazing attack.
I mean, I basically used all of my good stuff straight off, but I've still got others. It's fine. And now I'm just going to make my second attack because I get 2. So, second attack is a 22 to hit.
Hits, yeah.
And this will only be the 2d6, which is I'd be 9 points plus Hunter's Mark. 14 points.
14 slashing, yeah?
Another 14, yeah. Nothing special about that.
Okay, yeah, so you slash away at this thing, a ray of light beams down onto your sword as you slash into it with your first strike, and then with your second strike, not quite so powerful, but it does do some serious damage to this creature, and it sort of, you can see that it's you've knocked a few bones off it, because if you can't see by the picture, if you can't tell, it's a skeleton.
Yeah, that's why I asked whether it was undead.
Yeah. As you do that, are you finished? You've done your movement. You got any bonus actions or anything like that?
Well, that was one of the other things, because yeah, I get it. It's with my divine smite, because it was undead. I rolled a d6. It's not a d6. It was a d8, but that was my mistake, so I can't go back on it.
Okay.
But yeah, it should have been an extra d8 of damage, not an extra d6.
Oh well.
But that's fine.
Okay.
Right, second attack done. That's done. Yeah, no, that's cool.
So after you've done these amazing swings and dealt some real damage to this creature, you look up at the cloaked figure on the altar, and you can't see a face. It's cloaked and pulled sort of as if you were to pull the drawstrings tight on a hoodie, and it's a little hole like that, but it's bordered by a like a metal spiked collar sort of thing. He also has a large collar going around his neck with spikes digging into the neck, and I won't tell you that. But he looks at you, Titch, and just says, "You," and points at you. and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, this is all going down to the dice. Give me a good one, baby. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Give me a good one. Why is it not fucking rolling? Oh. Ooh! 15.
15 is not bad. 15 makes it. Yeah.
Yay!
So 15 makes it, but you feel some of your essence weakening within your body, and you take 1 point of stress damage.
I told you I was already stressed.
You also take 5 points of HP damage. And with this essence leaving your body, he then turns to a pile of bones to the left of him, and with his hand turned towards the sky, he says, "Rise." And out of the bones comes a hulking skeletal figure.
Oh, bullshit. I can face the other two.
And that goes to Kenneth.
Right. Kenneth is gonna move himself sort of diagonally, sort of just past the. See if I can. He's gonna move himself to there, so he's behind the crypts, but he's got a clear shot to the skeleton.
Alright, that's a pillar, so I'll move you there.
Alright, roger. And he's going to try and finish off this skeleton that's engaging the titch.
Yeah, sure.
Killed that worker.
Yeah, you got line of sight there. You attacking?
Yeah, sorry, my computer screen's gone all dodgy.
Oh no.
Anyway,
What is it like? This campaign's riddled with technical difficulties, even from my end.
Right, so with my bow, I get 1d6 minus 3 damage.
Oh, you got to
No.
shoot it. You got to shoot first.
I've got to hit first, yeah. So
Yeah.
With
Don't forget your
plus 3 damage.
damage with no modifiers now, yeah.
So I got a 10 to hit.
A 10 does not hit.
No, I don't think
But
so.
just have a look. Do you get two attacks? Or I don't think rogues do they? When they hit level 5, they don't get a second attack.
They only get 1 attack.
Yeah. Okay. Bonus actions.
Are you
I'm
not?
gonna use the hide action as a bonus action,
Okay.
and that is it.
Are you just gonna hide? Where are you gonna hide?
Well, hiding behind the pillar.
All right. Nothing else, no. Next to that dead spider.
Yeah, I've
Squeeze in there.
got nothing else to do.
All right. So that takes us to this large creature up here, who is going to stumble his way over to Titch.
Oh yeah, thank you. I'm moving that way a bit for me.
And with 2 great swings of, he doesn't show it there, but he has a large mace and he's wearing full plate armor.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm really sorry. And I was supposed to roll my curse dice as well. nat 20 to hit,
Yay.
and you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
Well, that's right. I could have been worse.
And then he's going to swing again for an 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
A miss? No way! What the hell?
Paladin.
He misses and smashes the sarcophagus you're standing on, unsettling your position. And I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you bastard.
That's right. My dex is all right. Thank
Oh
you.
yeah, you did say you'd fucking bonus up.
With the 20, you step back just because it's such a small step for you. You just step back and like, yeah, whatever. It doesn't trigger an opportunity attack either.
What was the damage that you did?
The damage was 12 bludgeoning.
Okay, I'm going to use my reaction
Mhm.
of Stone's Endurance, and I am going to reduce that by 1d12 plus 4,
Oh my god.
which will reduce it with... Oh, that will reduce it by 12.
Oh my god, it's done nothing.
Yeah.
You just like, get out of here.
But this is when I was looking over all of this afternoon. Paladins fastly became my favourite.
Paladins are
They're
amazing.
Fucking the rat's tank on the planet.
They are absolutely amazing.
But yes,
also-
just to let you into a secret, my AC is 21.
That's what the hell? How?
Do you know later on, paladins can have an AC of up to 50 fucking 8.
What? An AC?
It's the highest AC that you can have in the game is 58, and paladins can do it. It is fucking stupid.
Ugh.
It's all to do. I mean, it's not just armor, constitution, all of that. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
take
I was
oath,
watching a thing about
take-
it.
you get all your
Crazy.
extras.
At level fucking 20, mate, they're insane.
Anyway, what this creature does after your reaction
Well, surprisingly sleep.
collapses into a pile of bones, which waves towards you. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw again.
Oh my gold. 15.
Oh,
D&D
15,
Beyond- D&D
15.
Beyond did really nice to me.
15 passes.
Yeah.
So, let me just roll this. Okay. So you take half the damage, which is 9, again, bludgeoning damage from this tidal wave of bones that have just pushed you, or tried to push you over, but because you're insanely strong and dexterous, it doesn't have quite an effect on you. The bones just recede and reform back into the creature. And that will end his turn and go to Kenneth. Oh, sorry, not Kenneth. You just did that. That will go to the creature standing in... the smaller creature standing in front of Titch. And he's going to take a slash with his sword at Titch. For a 21 to hit
That's my AC.
and an 8 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. Not fucking leaving me alone, are they?
It takes another slash using its bonus action. For a 20, which misses. Is that right?
Yep.
Cool. So it just completely misses, and that's his turn over, and that'll go to Fred.
Hey, Fred.
You knew that was going to happen.
Well, I see. Hang on. Hey, you Fred.
For God's sake.
Yeah. Love it. Right, I am gonna do my 2 big battle axe swings right in your fizzog for a 14 and a 21.
Who you going for? The big one?
Yeah, the big dude.
Both hits.
Oh, even better. 10. So he'll take 21 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, 19. Hang on.
What type of damage are we looking at here?
That's 21 slashing. Yeah. Pardon me, 21 slashing damage. And just because I love to spend my key point, I'm going to spend a key point for a flurry of blows.
Love punks.
How many do I want to do? I'll do one. For a flurry of blows, which will be a 18 plus 6, 24.
Sorry, to hit
24 to hit me.
on one of them.
My 1d6. Hold on. For fuck's sake, dog shit. For 4 damage, mate. Punch him in the face for 4 damage.
What type? Bludgeoning.
Yeah, will be
As you punch a load of bones off of it, and it seems to have more of an effect than it usually would.
okay. Do me a favour and take a. Where is it? 2 seconds, just read in. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
Can 15.
Fuck you. He doesn't get knocked the fuck out.
What about your second attack?
I did both to begin with. That's how I got.
You
20.
did 2 in a 1er.
Yeah. I did tell you that.
Oh, okay, I thought you did your 2 attacks and then you only did 1.
No, you can only do one bonus, can't I?
1 bonus without using a key point. If you use a key point for flurry of blows, you get 2 extra unarmed attacks, unarmed strikes.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, so you get another one.
The second one would be 25 this time to go through.
Yep.
And 7 damage. No, 9 damage.
9 damage.
6 plus 3.
Wow.
Yeah, right. And in fact, fuck it this time, mate. Give me a strength saving throw, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
16.
Wait, I don't pick you up and throw you across the room.
I think you can only use one of those abilities on. So you can choose. You can only choose to use one of those abilities on one of your flurry of blows. You can't use them on both.
Whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah,
just
you're
one.
right.
But,
Okay, yeah, sorry, my apologies.
That's all right. It didn't work anyway.
Right, hang on. So I can use open hand technique and I can use stun and strike.
Can you?
It costs me a key point to use the stun and strike.
Oh, okay.
So yes, I'll have a strength check, please. Oh, you've already done it. Ignore me.
16. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah,
Oh.
I can use. So I'm down to the key points to. Yeah. So basically, I can use the
You can use both.
open
Yeah.
hand to either pick you up and throw you, or put you in the prone, and then I can do stunning strike to knock you out,
All right.
which would be the second unarmed attack for a flurry.
Okay. Cool. Have you got anything else? Anything else like bonus? Special? Any other specials that you want to use or anything like that?
I'll use it when the time comes.
Okay. And that will
Do
take
that.
us back to Titch.
Yeah, well, Titch is pissed.
What's he been drinking?
Titch feels bullied, so
Ran in there.
His ass is getting angry.
Titch is going to cast Divine Favour, which now all damage dealt by his sword is now radiant damage.
All right.
Nice.
And then he's going to attack with his sword. So, great sword attack number 1.
We really could do with a bard in it.
What we'll do is
help here.
I want to get rid of the little one. So 21 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
On the
Definitely.
little dude. That is 14 damage. Plus, hold on.
That's cool. You hit him, and he goes flying into a scatter of bones and random bits of armor.
Oh, but I haven't finished yet.
That's fine. All right, do give us your extra damage, and I'll incinerate the bones.
Yeah, so it was 14 originally, 17, 21 points of damage.
As the bones and the armor hit the ground, they also shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Excellent.
On the floor.
Because that none of that cost me anything extra other than the divine. So that's cool. Yeah, bitch. Pitch is then going to turn and use his second attack on the big burly, scary thing that just did a wave of bones over him.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna be fun. I've already cast bonus action, done that. Yeah, so it's just attacks again. Okay, so attack coming in. Ooh, with a 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
I love this fucking +7 to hit.
It's good in there.
So that is, we'll start with 10, go to 13, and we'll turn that into a magnificent 17 points of radiant damage.
All radiant damage. Wow.
But it's now a magic weapon. It deals radiant damage.
Serious hit on that thing. You can see it, felt it.
Yeah. Look at anything else. I do love the fact.
Oi! Fucking placemat. Oh, no. Sorry.
Pardon?
Did you call me?
Oi! What?
Dan.
Have you got anything else?
This is the thing I have.
Go on then.
But I'm wondering whether it's worth it at the minute.
What were you showing me then?
Remind me later. Alright.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue to stand there and get the bejesus kicked out of me by this giant skeleton. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Remind me after it's done and I'll tell you.
Okay. So moving over, the cloaked figure on the altar turns to Titch and Fred and points at you again and says, "You." Looks around at a pile of bones around him and goes, "Rise."
Oh, piss off.
I fucking knew that was coming.
And oh, hang on a minute, what's going on here?
I'm not gonna lie though, Dan, your Skeletor voice is shit.
I think it's good. One appears in front of Kenneth.
How does it know where Kenneth is? He's hiding like a little bit.
Oh, so the one in front of the little dude in black in front of me is dead though, right?
Oh yeah. 2 seconds. I'll sort that out in a minute. Oh yeah, he is hidden, so he doesn't know he's there. Okay, so he raises from these bones here, right? This guy is dead, and another Oh, not that one. Rises up. Oh, come on.
This good.
Rises up here.
Hang on, what the fuck? That's an elf.
What are you doing?
I was just doing disco with this one. Yeah. Disco. What?
Leave him.
It's funny. It's
And,
amusing.
You guys need to give me a wisdom saving throw.
What we do?
No, I don't.
Everyone, or just the two in combat?
Just the two that were targeted by
I just want to hear this argument. Go on.
the two bloke. What are you on about?
Oh, fucking James has just said no.
It wasn't like a now fuck you, I ain't doing it.
No, it's
No, I just want to hear what comes next.
So yeah, Titch and Fred, wisdom saving throws from when he looked at you. You felt the same thing that Titch felt when he said you beforehand. You felt the essence, your essence being drawn out of your body.
Leave my essence alone. Dirty 20.
Fred,
18.
so you take 1 point of stress damage each,
Wow. Okay.
and you take 5 points of HP damage.
What kind of damage?
Necrotic.
Give it up.
Cheers.
Anytime, mate. Anytime.
And that'll.
Just want to get on the bus for this, asking about the damage. Because to be fair, I don't
Yeah,
give
no. It does make it. It does no. It does make a difference. It can
depends on
make
the
a
creature and
difference.
stuff, but yeah, I know.
So that'll go to Kenneth.
So Kenneth is gonna, because he's hidden, I get to attack with advantage.
Yes.
So I'm gonna fire a shot at the guy in the purple cloak.
Okay.
So I get 16.
16 hits.
And then what do I add anything to that, or is it just a roll?
So you
Oh no, wait.
is that
yeah,
what you
I-
rolled? 16 on the d20.
Yeah.
So you roll, and then you add your modifier, which will be
there's
on
no
it.
there's no modifier on a short bow.
So
Cool.
it'll be your dexterity modifier, which is -3, isn't it?
But it cancels it out, so it's just nothing.
What cancels it out?
So I've got +2 on my dagger and my short sword, but there's
But-
nothing for a short bow. So it's just the standard roll.
Really? I'm sure you would have a modifier. If it's a
think I'll-
negative modifier, James, would it be applied?
It's because of my class proficiency. I've got +3, and then obviously my
Right.
dexterity.
So it's a standard
-3.
roll for you. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Okay, and I'm gonna use the sneak attack.
Yeah, the extra damage.
So I do 18 damage plus the 3 damage that you gave me from the statue, so 21 damage.
+2 damage from the
Plus
statue.
3.
You said.
Oh yeah, because I did because it was a higher roll. Yeah, sorry. +3 damage. Yeah, you're right.
21 damage.
No.
He is going to use a reaction on this, and he is going to raise a load of bones up from beside him and try and block the arrow. But he fails. The arrow makes it through.
This is not me.
Yeah, it's because it was a sneak attack anyway.
I had to beat your damage, so I had to roll over a 16.
D10 plus your constitution.
Yeah. Different though from the monk. Wow, so that is some serious damage from a ranged attack there.
Go on, Kenneth.
That is, I think that's the most damage Kenneth has
That's the most damage Kenneth
caused. Yeah.
Apart from when he damaged himself by me.
Oh, Kenneth, have you got anything else?
That was fucking hilarious.
I'm going to hide again. with my
Use your bonus action to hide, okay.
Yeah, because it's easier to hit, and I get my sneak attack if I do that.
Yeah. Alright, that goes to the large skeletal creature. And he is going to take a slash at Fred.
Yay!
Sorry, a slash? What am I about?
Wow.
He's going to get his mace and take a swing at Fred. 21.
Hits.
And you take 8 bludgeoning damage from that swing. He'll then swing again. Yeah, that misses. That's a 10 to hit. I'm guessing that misses.
No, that's fuck all.
Totally misses.
Yep.
And that's him. That goes to the other one, which is the sort of the one with like the hair. And that one's going to.
Oh yeah, the dirty elf. Yeah.
That's close to Titch, so that one's going to take
I
a
just got rid
swing
of one of you wankers.
with the longsword at Titch for a nat 20. He takes 16 slashing damage. And multi-attack? No multi-attack. Okay.
Can't
That's-
do it. I'm going to use my last stone endurance.
And that is
How many points damage did you do?
16.
Okay, cool. I take 1.
And that will go to the creature. Hang on, where is it? So that skeleton behind you, behind Fred,
None of them left.
and it's going to move in to Fred.
Fuck, there's two. One, that's a lot. There's a lot of fucking stuff.
An 8.
Not be read. Don't worry.
An 8 misses. So it swings for you, just totally misses, hits the stone on the ground behind you, which alerts you to its presence. Fred, what are you going to do with that?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't want to. Ooh. Nah, priority target. Get rid of the big cunt. I am gonna swing my battle axe double twice at the big dude's head. For a 17 and oh fucking up 17.
Both hit.
Double 11. Do it up. And he's gonna take a massive 9 damage.
Serious? What from
Wait,
both?
Story Stanley put Sam there now. Bonus 1, I believe.
That's bludgeoning, yeah?
He's gonna take a massive 11. No slashing damage.
Slashing.
11 slashing.
As you slash through, it seems to just miss a lot of the bones. Doesn't have a massive effect. What else you got?
I'm going to. 2 seconds. Got it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to use both flurry blows. As though they're free.
Okay.
We've got a 23. No way, I'll just roll 2 doubles in a row. 2 23s.
Yeah. 9, 10, 12, 13, 16 damage.
That's 16 bludgeoning this time.
16 bludgeoning.
Yep. And I'm going to use a key point again for... Can I have a con saving throw, please?
14. So your bludgeoning hit, what was that? Damage?
Hang on. 5, 9, 10, 12, 15.
That is a hard hit. You just smash a load of bones out from this creature. So this creature, it's not like a skeleton as you would know it. It's a collection of bones making up a huge humanoid figure with a large sort of giant skull as the main piece with armor around it. But yeah, those blows do some serious damage to it, and you're punching bones all over the place.
Inventory. Oh, okay. What me? That's sorry, wait, that's me then.
That skeleton has reduced in size significantly, where the armor sort of looks a bit abnormal on it. It looks a bit silly now.
So what you're saying, it's me in Tix's armor?
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it looks like. But then a giant skull on top. That goes to Titch.
Right.
Hi.
Hi, Titch.
I think I'm just gonna wail away with my sword, I think, because I want to get to that guy. Fucking had enough of these bones. But I can't move through the middle of those two to stand in that square behind them, can I?
No, you'd have to shove them out of the way.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I am literally just going to continue beating them up. So...
Oh, dude, I've just realised Titch is carrying a Montante.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that.
I do, mate. I appreciate that. That is an amazing place. Did you see the picture of me with a Montante?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, what a fucking weapon.
I'm going to have to...
But actually, to be fair, James is big enough to actually carry one. Me and you on the other hand are not.
No.
Steve.
Not sure I could lift it, to be honest.
No.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
I did. I had a go with it, I'm not going to lie, but fucking hell. I know it's only 2.5 kilos. Shit me. It hurts.
Right, okay, so yeah, we're coming in again. I want to get rid of this big one. So that is a 21 to hit on the big one.
Definitely hits.
Then with that, so we'll start with 11. Chris is in. That goes 19 points of radiant damage.
Wow. Is that just the first hit?
That's just the first strike.
Wow. Seriously, smashing bones. This thing is on its last legs.
Cool. Well, in that case, it can have my second attack as well then. 24 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And then we'll do the... that is 13. And then for bonuses as well. That is another 19 points of radiant damage.
With that hit, you send it flying along with the armor, and it just scatters all over the room like the last one you destroyed, but much more magnificently this time. And that thing is down and out for the count.
I love the fact that I can cast magic on my own weapon. It's amazing.
It's great.
I don't think I've got anything else, because if I use any of my other spells, I will lose what I've got. So I'm not going to at the minute.
Oh, just because I've been drinking beer, I'm going to run upstairs and go to the toilet quickly. Sorry to destroy the momentum, but who's next? That'll be me. Prepare.
Gary, I'm all excited.
Don't pause then, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll just sit here and wait.
Fucking DMs.
All right, lads.
Anyway, Steve, when are you going to come fight with us, lad?
Come what?
When are you going to come and train?
What days is it?
Wednesday in Loughborough, Friday in Derby.
I don't know, mate. Probably make time some point or other. Probably be more likely a Wednesday.
Okay, that is actually a better idea. I like that.
Yeah.
The reason being is I leave work at 6 on a Wednesday if I'm at work, that is. I don't have to be in fucking Loughborough till 8:30.
Yeah.
So I can nip to Chilwell, grab you if you want.
Yeah, it works.
Drive you down there, and then drop you off on the way back through.
Yeah, that works.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, can't do tomorrow because I'm playing Warhammer.
I'm not, mate. I'm literally out of training for the next 4 weeks anyway.
What for?
Broken ribs, aren't
Ah, shit.
I? We broken fucking ribs, mate.
Oh, sorry about that. I did leave it on record, so.
Don't get me wrong though, I've still been going obviously because, you know, it helps other people and whatnot, but...
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy in the middle looks at you again, targets both of you, and points and says, "You."
Oh my god.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes please, natural 20.
22.
22. 1 point of stress each, and
Right.
hang on a minute. Yeah, you take the stress. It's halved. It's a standard amount of stress.
We used to be friends, Dan.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a challenge.
And 5 points of HP.
No, that was just a coincidence that it was the same. I roll my curse die especially for you. No, that's what we're doing. That's wrong. Five points of HP. Keep using D&D Beyond dice because it's easier, but I'll use my curse die especially for you guys.
My room is all up in the air at the minute because where I had my kids over, I had all my toys out. So.
Cool. And from that, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you're gonna raise the dead.
No, you don't. An aura, a green aura, swirls around him, and he looks stronger. Oh, just like that.
Magic. Anyone old enough for that?
How do I make my finger stick a finger up at him? Go on.
You have to use a bonus action.
What was that?
I'll give you it as a reaction.
Magic. Anybody old enough would remember that? James.
Mm.
I went to see him live at Skegness actually. It's quite funny.
Kenneth.
Kenneth's going to do the exact same again. He's going to pop out, loose an arrow,
Yep.
and see what happens there.
Buckle.
11 and a 19, so I'll take the 19, I guess.
Oh.
Hits.
And then he's going to get 15 plus 3, so 18 damage.
Is that with your added damage for your
That's with the added 3 damage, yeah.
18 damage? Let's see if I can beat this.
Nice.
No. He tries to like generate enough bones to stop the arrow, but it goes through. It's a strong shot. It comes out of nowhere, out of the darkness, and pierces him for, what was it again? 18. Yeah, 18.
You shooting at Big Boss, Steve?
He is.
Hey.
He's doing some damage.
Yeah, boy.
He's getting those rounds
take
down.
out the boss, we'll take out the drops.
Yeah. Oh, he's taking that arrow and he's sort of limped over to one side. He's looking in trouble. Anything else, Steve? Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna cunningly hide
Again.
back behind the temple, the pillar.
It's me.
Tell you what, actually, it's not been a bad fucking tactic, to be fair, has it?
It's been really good. He's using
It means,
Yeah.
it means I get to attack with an advantage if I hide.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And that will go to the creature on the bottom left, who is going to make a slashing attack at Titch.
The elf.
I'll use my curse dice. I won't use D&D Beyond. It's too generous. 12 misses.
Yay.
However,
you dice this one.
huh?
Oh.
Yeah, the curse dice. I use the curse dice for you, especially.
No, I said I've not bought any dice this one.
Oh, that's unusual.
Oh, yeah, no. That dice shop online. I mean, combat.
Oh, it does. I was looking at the wrong thing. It does have a multi-attack. Sorry. A 17 that misses. Because I know your AC is 21. Ridiculously high. And that is that creature's turn. Over, the skeleton behind Fred is going to take an attack with its sword for a 13, which misses, I guess. Yeah. Cool. And that will go to Fred.
So, Fred is gonna pull up the map. So where I've turned to face the little skeleton in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swap weapons.
Yep.
Gonna change screen so I know what damage I'm doing. I'm sure it's D8 plus 3. Wow, actually. That does the same as a battle axe. Alright, I'm gonna smash him in the grid twice. You're fucked. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna smash him in the grid twice for a 21 and a 14.
Both hit.
Nice. D8. Oh shit. Do you know what I didn't get out? Batman. Sorry guys.
Don't you just get like a full set out?
No, I only get out what I need to. Oh, fucking
I
love
suppose that's exactly what I've done.
that. 6, 12, 12, 6 is 18, mate. 18 bludgeoning damage.
Boom! 2 swings and it explodes, sending bones flying all over the place.
And is the other little shit too far out of range, isn't he? 5 feet for an arm, doesn't it? Bugger.
You can move.
Oh, mate.
You certainly can.
Yeah, why not? Okay, so I'm gonna do exactly what you boys just said. Move that massive there, turn around, and then I'm gonna smash him in the grid
Yeah, take the picture.
with 2 unarmed attacks. Sorry. 9, 15, 12, 18, and massive 8.
First one hits.
Good. So that'll do 6, 12, 6 damage.
That really seems to have an effect on this creature. Knocks it back almost.
And I have a strength saving throw, please.
You certainly can. Oh, I used my curse dice.
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Okay. 20, 30.
What?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. That's just shot me down in a right flame of Okay, I was hoping I was going to pick you up and throw you across the room. Like,
That would have been enjoyable, I think. Yeah.
it would have been funny. Okay, cool. And that'll be me. Two. Yep, I'm done.
Titch.
I've actually just
Right.
realised that.
Now Fred is in combat with this thing. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to go around the back and head towards the big fella.
Do you have anything which would stop me from having an opportunity attack?
I could use my bonus action for Misty Step, but then that'll take away my magic weapon. So, basically, I'm going to say, take a swing, good luck.
Thank you. I'll need it. Fail.
See?
He totally misses as you just walk away. You just walk away. So much attitude.
So I'll put myself in front of the big fella, which I've done on my screen, and I will then look at him in the eye and go, "Hello," and take my 2 swings if I roll the right dice. Natural 20 with the first attack.
Oh wow.
Oh, yes.
21 with the second attack. So
This is radiant, isn't it?
no, yeah. Well, this is where it gets interesting because, because it's a magical weapon. So I'll do the hold on, because this is a lot of freaking damage now. I will do the nat 20 last. So the first one is going to deal. Oh, that's terrible. That is only going to do 13 points of damage.
Oh no.
195 quid for 6 dice.
But this is my 4 of those. This is my nat 20. Sounds amazing. Oh, D&D Beyond has cocked a dice. That's amazing. Okay, so that is 26 points of radiant damage.
Oh, you joking?
Okay.
Wow. That's insane.
And now I'm going to completely blow out my magic weapon because I'm now going to use one of my spell slots to use my bonus action. And I'm going to use my bonus action to then do Divine Smite, which will then do another 2d8 of radiant damage. Which will do 14 points of radiant damage.
Oh my god. Wow. So, I thought I'd let you get all your hits out of the way first. Can I have a dexterity saving throw?
Yes, you can!
Oh, wow.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Absolutely fine. He's trying to use these bones as some sort of shield or some sort of protection, but it's just not working, and your close proximity to him doesn't allow him to get enough between you two to allow him to push you away from him, and the bones just fall to the floor. Not to mention, he's looking really, he's in shit state, to put it bluntly.
Running out of spell slots though.
But that'll go to his turn.
I've lost Hunter's Mark. Yeah, boo.
Okay. So, seeing as you're in close proximity to him, what he's going to do is he raises up one hand to the side and as he swings it around to come in for what looks like a slap, what extends out of his sleeve is a mass of flesh, bone, and offal twisted up. Seems to be alive in some way, and he swings at you.
Oh, that's pleasant. Nice.
And he does hit you with a 22.
Oh man.
And
Had to get it at some point, didn't I?
yeah. Let me get my other.
I just want to point out, now imagine that I didn't have 21 aces.
Yeah. Now, this isn't his strong point, let's be honest here. So he's only going to do 9 points of... This is necrotic damage as well. 9 points of necrotic damage. And I need another dexterity saving throw.
These have been pretty good so far. 15.
15, that passes. Again, you firming it.
D&D Beyond's been really generous tonight.
It is quite generous, and then it goes through a phase of just being an absolute arsehole. So what he's going to do
Depends
is...
on how much you spend on it.
Yeah, probably. He's going to raise these bones up to create somewhat of a shield, or a smoke screen, and he is going to move away from you.
No! I've got no reactions or anything I can do. Okay. So, is it moving away from me to create some sort of... do I get my... opportunity?
It doesn't provoke an opportunity attack. Because he uses his bones as a distraction. But he's looking rough. And that'll go to Kenneth.
Cool, so...
You think you need to catch your screen up, Fred?
Go again?
Yeah.
Wagwan.
What's going on?
Oh, it should update it in a minute. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of a delay.
Wasn't me.
So, just before he attacks, Kenneth's going to have a look. What's this, like, stuff on the floor? Is that just blood and stuff?
Are you going to use your action to investigate?
I'd rather finish him off, because I'm at range. I was just going to potentially warn the others.
What stuff are you on about?
Well, there's like loads of stuff all over the floor, so it could be like, I don't know.
You mean the pile of white stuff next to you?
No, not them. The red stuff, and then there's all the symbols.
Oh yeah, you can't see
like
that from where you are.
What?
You can't see that from where you are.
Alright, okay.
Why can't I look
Fine.
in?
I'll just, I'll fire another arrow then.
Cool.
So, still at advantage because I'm hidden. 16.
Yeah, hits.
And then damage. 16 plus 3, 19.
19. Fucking hell. Right, hang on, let me roll. Reaction! He's going to raise the bones up in front of him to try and stop the arrow. And he fails with a 1.
Oh dear.
The arrow flies through the air and pierces him. And Kenneth, describe the kill.
Yeah.
Go on, Kenneth. So, Kenneth pulls back his arrow with his uber strength that he's got from the statue. Lets go, and then the arrow goes through this like little Kenny mask, like from South Park. And he goes, whoop, and then like his face just starts contorting, a bit like what's he called, the Witch King from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Just like,
Lich King.
just starts going until he's like in a heap on the floor.
Oh, that's great. That's exactly how I would have described it. That's great. So as he goes down, the other creature sort of looks around in terror and also dies in the exact same way. Which ends the combat.
Absolute bad man, Kenneth.
Cool. So you don't need to share the screen anymore. So we'll stop that there.
2 seconds, bud. There we go.
Oh, that was enjoyable, wasn't it? I liked it in all of them. Can we do it again?
There's a lot of hits. Some serious damage going down there.
I think I've got a new favourite class.
It is so good.
But the problem is they go through a little period between 5 and 10. They don't gain a lot.
That's all right. You got loads anyway.
Yeah, they don't gain a lot between now and 10. But or the 5 and 9. But yeah, they're a lot of fun. They can do all this weird stuff to undead as well.
Yeah.
But man, enjoyed that.
Which is ideal.
Yay!
To be fair, though, that's handy when you can against undead. But how about the non-undead?
Yeah, I mean, I've got lots of other magic spells that I can cast on my weapons. And do other stuff other than radiant. But when I asked, "Are they undead?" and he went, "Yes," I was like, "Yeah, radiant damage."
Yeah, I mean, you could see they were obviously undead, and these guys have been tracking this necromancer pretty much. So he knows they've read passages in pages they've found. So if you didn't get it from looking at it, they would have told you anyway. So yeah. So you find yourself in this room. What are you doing now?
I am going to grab hold of my buddy Fred, and I'm going to say, "Here, Fred, have 10 points of damage, or 10 points of healing back."
Ah, why, thank you, sir.
That's nice.
And then I'm going to rub myself, and I'm going to give myself 10 points back as well.
Yes, dude.
Yes, don't all thank me at once.
Fuck right off. I mean, what? Sorry.
Oh, well, yeah, I didn't realise you were still here. Where you been?
Fucking me either. He's hardly said a word all night as well. It's just like made it even less fucking conspicuous.
We've been getting our faces handed to us by these giant skeleton thingies.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. Yes, and I've been dealing with the real threat.
Okay.
What are you doing then?
Apparently arguing.
Yeah.
So you've slain this unusual creature, humanoid creature. You noticed it was carrying some items on it.
Well, that was going to be the thing. I mean, I know how much the rogue enjoys hunting for items, so I was going to let him delve into the fella's robes.
Yeah, Kenneth's gonna go mug him. He's gonna investigate
Let's
the corpse.
go mug him.
Do some investigation on his corpse.
19.
With a 19, you notice that on one of they're not really hands, but some of the fleshy remains of what was, it's just sort of poking out of his sleeve. There seems to be a ring on his finger, and it's the ring that sealed the letter with the wax on the first letter. that you received. Sorry,
So
the letter you intercepted.
the emblem on the ring is what was imprinted in the wax.
Basically, yeah. And the emblem is the barbed halo on the symbol behind you on your picture.
Is Kenneth currently on his knees, digging around in his body?
I don't know, Kenneth. Are you on your knees?
Yeah, please.
Not really, because I've got bad knees. I've got bad knees.
You're just bending over.
Huh?
Stooped. He's gonna take the ring, and Kenneth's gonna have this realization come over him that if this is the guy who stamped the seal on the letter, is it all just a ploy to lure people to the manor? And there's no actual reward? Maybe they're just trying to lure unwary travellers in to use them for some sort of nefarious purpose.
What's the theory of sound? Shall we open the book to the page that showed us all hanging and see what's changed?
Could do.
All right, but I'm going to go and wait over here.
Poor Titch.
Actually, yeah, because fucking PTSD's a bastard. Okay.
Go on then, Kenneth will get the tome out then.
I thought I had it.
No, I saved it.
Oh yeah, fair.
You're just gonna watch it burn?
Of course, Kenneth has got it.
I wasn't watching it burn. I was putting the fucking fire out with you.
No, you weren't. You just stood there.
No, I dodged the fire that came from fucking James.
Yeah, I put myself. I took 1 damage.
As soon as they get the book out, I just kind of in my hand, a little flame just starts.
But the igniter on a fucking plasma torch.
Better not be scary. Don't be scary.
Who's flipping
Kenneth's
through
gonna
it?
get his little water canteen out and splash some water on the fire in his hand.
Well, it's magical, so you've splashed some water and all you've done is
Make my hand
complete
wet.
your water source.
Yeah. Jack shit.
You're looking. Who's looking through the book then?
Not me.
Fred.
Well, to be fair, I no longer have possession because he nicked it.
Yeah, I
Sure.
gave you. I've given you it to have a look.
All right, you've given it to me to look now.
So Fred's having a look.
So as soon as I dropped, I suppose I was the closest when it dropped, and I saw the whole, 3 of us on the gallows. So, can I investigate to see what occurs?
So easy, flipping through the book, looking for the same picture. You can't find it. You look again. You can't find it. Look again. There are no pictures in this book. There are no blank pages in this book.
So, okay. So the page that we were all hanging on, is now text.
You can't find it.
So paths have changed.
Good.
Okay.
So this is some sort of magical book. I'll just keep it.
Like our magical non-existent doorway. Okay. What the fuck are you doing?
You just fall.
My laptop. Oop, shit.
Oh God.
There we go.
I thought you'd at the bottom. You do on a computer chair.
Fuck off, man. There we go. That's better.
To continue with your investigation, so you got the ring. The collar around its neck is the same as the the ring, the symbol on the ring. What have you done with the ring?
Just looking at it, still on his finger at the minute. I'm going to take out my short
maybe
sword, and I'm going to cut off the ring finger with the ring still attached.
Yeah.
Or
So
whatever appendages it's attached to.
did we find out whether he? So obviously now that he's dead, is he still like a humanoid appearance, or is it a skeletal appearance, or ghost, or what?
it's a mix, quite a horrific sight. It's just bones and muscle tissue. It's all sort of twisted to make the shape of a humanoid.
Okay.
It's like a flesh golem.
Question is, though, if we remove, exactly. So we've already come across that. If we remove the ring, is it going to return to its original state, or many parts thereof?
Ooh. Let's find out.
Do it, because all these
The ring
these
around the
voices in my head from the confession are just annoying me.
Pull it off. Pull it off. Pull it off.
Tug, 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 tug.
Who's going to do it?
Kenneth.
Well,
Kenneth likes shiny shit.
with a
You
name
crack
like
on.
Big Handle, you should be the one doing the tugging.
There's no handles, no, it's big handle. I don't mind, I'll do it. I'll pull it off. It's fine. Plenty of practice. Well, us paladins are celibate, you know.
Really.
Well,
Left hand, right hand.
some of us are. I don't mind, I'll do it. I'll pull it off.
That's why I stayed as a monk.
You pull the ring off, and it just nothing happens. You pull the ring off,
Yay! I
and
got
you
a
have
ring.
the ring's in your hand now. And that's it.
Great. It's a bit small for me. As I'm holding it in my huge metal gauntlets because I'm full armor.
Are you talking about the ring on his finger or the ring on the neck?
So that's the collar
Collar.
around his neck.
Weird.
But they've taken Titch has taken the ring off his finger, but the collar remains.
Normal code.
I'm going to say, can I have a look at that, please, Titch?
Well, I don't really need it, so yeah, sure.
What was yours?
I'm going to take out my the telegram and just to confirm from memory that that's definitely the same symbol.
And you take out the telegram and you place the ring on it, on the wax seal, and it is a perfect fit.
Bastards!
So what's happened to the metal? Not metal. Put my teeth back in. I'm tired.
The flesh
creature.
golem thing.
Yeah.
It's just lying there.
Word creature. Nothing's changed. When he took
No.
the ring off, nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed.
Okay,
Did
so
it
it's
have
not a
anything
magical
else?
ring then.
On it.
The thing's dead.
Did it have anything else on it other than the ring? Anything in
I'm just
pockets? Or...
confused because it didn't take a lot of killing, and it's got the magical ring that's forward us into being here. Do you know what I mean? It's just nothing's adding up right.
Well, that's just a theory at the minute.
It's not a fucking theory; it's a fact.
What we got?
It didn't take much to kill it, and we're here.
Yeah,
There's no
but-
theory.
The
Well, no,
theory
you
is
say it didn't take much to will it. I mean, there was a good 80 to 100 hit points on that thing. That's not.
On the big boss dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
You only hit it twice.
Yeah, but he hit it with some fucking hard hits.
Okay.
Because it's also radiant against necromancy, so it's.
Yeah, but no. But it was Kenneth that killed the big boss. Me and you were taking all the other shit out.
Kenneth hit it 3 times.
And his hits were no less than 18, I think.
I got
Damage?
23, 19.
Oh, yeah, fair one. All right.
Yeah.
No, ignore me. Yeah. I've got you a big hitting. Right.
What I mean is, it's a theory that we've been tricked into coming here. Somehow.
No, I think that much is pretty obvious. It's just the reason why. Do you know what I mean? Because if you remember, we found an older parchment than the one you had.
No, it wasn't older. It was more recent. It was because it was that other group of travellers.
The 3 in the bar, wasn't it?
Yeah, but theirs was newer than ours.
Was it newer? I thought it was older.
Yeah, ours was the
With the same
original.
handwriting.
It was newer.
All right, so the guys in the bar was newer. So ours is the oldest one.
Yeah.
Oldest one we've seen.
From what I remember is the guys in the bar, you established that it was written by Rylok.
But it was
you then went
the
to
same way as this.
the one in the bar wasn't.
So is this
Right.
room
Penny's
any doorways or anything?
In this room, there is a doorway to the far right, or if you are picturing the map, it's at the top of the map, and then there's a doorway at the bottom. And you can see that it goes into a small room on one side, on the right, so at the top of the map.
I think we have a little look around here, and then I think we need to give our old Rylok a visit.
I think I need to beat old Rylok until he starts telling the bloody truth.
Titch doesn't know what's going on.
No, not a clue. I mean, remember, I've been walking around in these tunnels in the dark, all on my own. I meet these guys. I get beaten up by a giant skeleton. I ain't got fucking Scooby.
So, backstory, I'm a shit-faced monk most of the time. Young Kenneth has got a lot to hide, but was slowly getting some of it to the surface. We picked up a letter that drew us down here that was like mega old that Kenneth had. Then Kenneth disappeared whilst we did another dungeon. Then Kenneth came back and we got the letter back. Then we were on a piss in the bar and there were 3 strangers that also had a similar letter. It was a similar letter but in different handwriting. The handwriting was this, was it Rylok in it? A dude from the monastery, which is above here. Abbey, my bad. Monastery, Abbey, same fucking thing. We're still trying to work out what the hell's going on with this Rylok dude, because he's batshit crazy, but we're not sure why.
Right.
Make sense?
As much as Dungeons and Dragons can make sense.
Yeah. But like I say, the parchment that the guys had that we met in the bar was the same wording, but on newer paper, if you like. But the bit that Kenneth's got is in the original script with the original seal. So we think the Rylok has been copying it, but we're not quite sure because we haven't actually spoke to him properly since.
Right.
And he's batshit crazy.
Yeah, I understand some of that.
No, I did go to speak to him in the Abbey, but he denied it.
I wasn't there, was I?
You were doing your brewing kit or something?
Right. Oh, yeah, and we also have a bar in the local town who the barman is rather skint. So I've decided to aid him in a little bit of an entrepreneurial skill, shall we say. I'm a master brewer and getting better. So we make alcohol for him to sell, but he gives us room and board for nothing.
Right. Well, if you can get me to this Riley, that guy.
Riley.
Riley, if you can get me to him, I've got something that will make him tell the truth.
That sounds pretty fucking handy because he's a right shady bastard. In fact, he's not just shady, he's just pure shit batshit crazy. On the other hand, I do have a massive bag full of mushrooms to try the next set of brews with. And some other shit.
Okay. I like mushrooms. Nice fried with a bit of fried bread, you know. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Right, so there's... Is there anything I've missed, Kenneth?
Well,
There's
there was
something
that-
in the back of my head saying I've missed something important, and I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Well, we've lost a few travelling companions along the way.
Yeah, but they come and go.
There was the other monk, the ranger, and then that friendly little wizard.
Well, I've got to be honest, I've quite enjoyed my little bit of time with you. It's been exciting. Well, what are we going to do now? Where are we going?
Greg! And we've got to find a way out of here first, don't we?
Yeah, that would be a
We know
good
the
one.
way. We know the way back to the to where we fell down with, and then you came down with the rope.
Yeah, but he must have come down the rope I left,
Who?
and that was 10 foot short of the floor.
Who?
If I remember correctly, DM, correct me where I'm wrong. The rope I left to come down to you would be 10 foot short of the floor.
Yeah.
60-foot drop.
Yeah.
It's a 50-foot rope.
Yeah.
He can throw me the 10 feet to get the rest.
He
Because,
can't.
you know, being a Goliath.
Yeah, I mean, where you're standing,
I
there
can
are,
reach it from the floor.
yeah. Where you're standing, there's a couple of other corridors
Yes, we'll
that you
check
haven't been
them out
down yet.
That's
first.
what I'm thinking. So we've got this little room that we're in now that we've investigated. And found fuck all.
You investigated the whole room. I'm pretty sure you just investigated the dead body of the necromancer.
Yeah, we haven't
Roger.
been and done anything else yet.
Okay. I'm glad you all said that because I ain't got a fucking clue where we are at this point.
We're in the room surrounded
Okay,
by
yeah, fine.
piles of bones and a dead fleshy body thing.
But as in the main room that was on the map.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And as Dan said, there's the room to the north, or the right, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go in there and have a look in.
Okay.
In-
As you go in,
The north room.
yeah. So there's a sarcophagus of. It seems a lot different than the other ones that are collected in the main room. It has sort of the imprint of a knight lying, holding a sword,
Okay.
and that's it. It's a small room. That's all it's got in there.
Hitch,
Hello.
can you come and lift the lid off this, please?
Yeah.
Oh, can you as a paladin?
Well, can I what?
Lift the lid off so I can cast that word.
Well, I can. There's nothing to say.
If you could try and say it.
Well, you want me to lift the lid off of the sarcophagus?
Correct.
But what if there's a big bony thing in there?
We kill it.
All right. Weapons ready. Am I rolling to take this off then?
Yeah, gives a strength roll.
Yay. 19.
You rip the top of the sarcophagus off to reveal a dead body.
Yay, he's dead.
Can I investigate said body for everything?
Yes, roll me an investigation.
Ooh, 21.
So what you find is vague, like a bit of parchment. It's very old, very old. But you can just sort of make out handwritten directions. It would have to be cleaned up for you to see exactly what is pointing you to.
We've got a lot of stuff that needs to go to a professional restorer.
Correct.
It's more of a sketch than written.
It's okay. Kenneth's got the money to pay. Any weapons or jewelry, anything other than the papers?
You find a few gold coins at the bottom, and after a thorough search, you end up with 4.
Okay. Where's Kenneth?
Kenneth isn't in the room with you.
Cool. Titch, here's 2. I'll have 2.
Oh, yay!
Fucking trust me, dude. You got to be quick here. I've just whispered that in your ear, by the way.
Yeah,
Fred,
I bent down to one knee.
you don't know anything about Kenneth, because every time he's been sneaky, you've never noticed. So
He has no. A lot of the time, he has noticed. You've tried to be sneaky.
Yeah, exactly. There's a fair few that I've noticed.
He's noticed. I'm sure at least 2. He's noticed you being a bit sneaky, and then you've made up some like shit excuse, like, "Oh, somebody's got to hold on to it," or something like that.
If the bag of fucking gold that turned into peanuts, then I developed a peanut allergy, so you had to keep hold of them. All right, I get it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, but still fucking dodgy. And that's not one of the ones Dan's talking about. Then there was the fucking jewel that disappeared that I actually fucking saw it, and then it was just not there.
what jewel?
Yeah, fuck off. And there was what was it? Was it a book, Dan?
Most likely, I don't know which one.
I can't remember the one was. It was a book. I'm sure it was a book or something. I can't remember. There's been quite a few anyway. But the character has seen a few.
Okay, so there's nothing of major interest in here. What do you want to do now?
I thought the note was written by the whoever owned the house.
Your note was, yeah.
So they're wearing the ring of that guy.
They're wearing a ring with his sigil on it.
Yeah.
So that symbol, which is the barbed halo, is his sort of like family
Coat of arms or something.
Yeah, sort of his coat of arms type thing.
Do we know how far back that goes?
What the history of him?
The sigil.
You would have to, because what's happening now is originally when you got to the town, I don't know if you remember this, you were told that it's a newly established town. However, you have now discovered these ancient ruins. So,
Which has got the manor built on it.
Yes.
So the manor being built and then the town being built is quite a coincidence. No, it really fucking isn't. Which came first, the town or the manor? The chicken or the egg?
Something you have to investigate for yourself.
I just did.
You haven't got any leads, so you can know.
Okay.
Is there another door?
There is another door, yeah.
Run to the south.
Yeah, that's where Kenneth's gone when you two are in the other place.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So Kenneth, you go through this door, and it leads.
Oh, cool.
It sort of breaks down, like the tunnel. The architecture seems to disappear, and you start walking through what looks like an excavated tunnel, quite thin, which seems to open up into a larger underground area.
what can I see?
With your lantern,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see. So it's. How far have you gone? Have you gone to the end of this tunnel? Yeah.
Well, yeah, as long as it looks safe and I'm not
Yeah.
compromising myself, I'll go as far as I can.
So you go into this area, and what you can see with your lantern is that it's a larger, much larger tunnel, which is almost you're joining a T junction. So it goes straight across. So as you look to the left, you can see a very dimly lit area where there's more sort of Gothic architecture, and it's a wider tunnel. From the architecture, you can remember that it is similar to the ruins, the castle ruins that you came across before you went into the manor. To your right, it seems to be excavated stone, which tends to go, it sort of goes lower underground, goes further underground, and there's excavation equipment sort of strewn all over the place.
Cool. I'm gonna head back into the room with all the many sarcophagi.
Mm-hmm. So you walk into the room, and guys, you're just standing there.
Please, sir. Question.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm having a bit of a brain fart. I don't know as much about the sigils, obviously, as fucking Kenneth does.
All you know is that it was used to print the wax on the letter that Kenneth intercepted in the very beginning.
Yeah, I know that, but prior to that, Kenneth's not mentioned a great deal to me, has he?
No.
That makes sense.
But he hasn't
I'm
learned.
trying to sort of go. I'm going back over a lot of it.
You know what the telegram said.
This is the first connection that you've made between the telegram and anything else.
Yeah, but what you were saying before is with the whole wax and the Rylek thing, and then the coat of arms. But the coat of arms was the whole reason we went into the first dungeon.
That was for a shield for the abbey that they would display on the outside of the abbey, and it's just a local thing that sort of just, I don't know, helps the people to pray. That's all that was.
So that's more of a religious icon rather than a coat of arms.
Basically, yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is why I'm getting a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Now you're on about the whole, not laurels. What did you say? It was only like 30 seconds ago.
Barbed halo.
I said the barbed
Oh
halo.
yeah, yeah,
I want to say laurels and wreath. Which, yeah, same thing.
yeah.
That's got nothing to do with the coat of arms that we went in to rescue.
No.
Right. Cool.
She's like, oh my god. James is like, oh my god. You know,
What is that? I mean, the joy of.
James, just you have to watch the last 20 episodes and then you'll.
I would if they were on anything.
I know. I'm waiting for them to be put up.
But the
When was the last time we had a session?
3 weeks ago.
Well, it was, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah, that's why I'm sort of trying to get a fair bit back.
Yeah.
But...
So you got two options here. You can go
So the
the
big
route
room.
you went. Yeah, you're in the big room, or you can go back
just-
the way you came.
So Kenneth's going to investigate the big room. That we
Give us
were-
an investigation roll.
$16.
There are you can see what's obvious to you. The main thing you notice is on the necromancer, the collar. That's the main thing you notice, and it has a slight radiant glow to it.
take the
It's
collar too.
barely visible.
Seems dangerous. I'm going to say to these two anyway, like, down the other tunnel, I think I may have found a way out. And I'll say to Titch that on our way in, there was several digging spots where people have been trying to excavate something or other. We didn't manage to investigate the entire place before we came and fell down into this pit. But I believe I may have found a way out, as I can see some light.
That's always a good start. But I'll follow you. I don't want to get lost in there again.
So you're going to go out, yeah? Right. So you make your way out, and one thing you notice as you go into that larger area is there is a heated draft coming from below, which is the right-hand tunnel.
Yeah.
The left is... It's much bigger in here, Titch, so you can stand up fully, you can stretch out.
Oh, good.
And, yeah, so that's where you are. You are at a split.
Ooh. Really hot down there. Is that really hot or really normal? Down the really hot one. Down the really hot one. Can I smell anything?
What are you attempting to smell?
Brimstone.
Yeah, basically. See, he knows.
Oh god. Elephants have layers.
Give us an
I
investigation.
don't smell no brimstone. I'm not for open and everything.
Give us an investigation based
Fucking
on
one of my favourite
smell.
films ever.
Yes, my investigation based on smell. 6.
You you can't
Alright.
smell anything apart from the stench of your own armpits.
Yeah, it does get warm wearing all of this armour, I'll tell you.
And the age of Kenneth.
I think we should head towards the source of the light and see if that's a way out before we head any further down.
Yes.
So heading towards the left tunnel, the architecture is you notice it, you remember it from the castle ruins, and you go up a few flights of steps, and you come to windows which are smashed in. There's all sort of vines growing through them, and you can tell that you're back in the Weald, but within those castle ruins. You come to a large door which is already open, and as you step out, you are just a few hundred feet from where you originally were. You look down the wall and you can see the larger wooden doors which you originally opened.
So if nothing else, we know we can escape this way.
We found a way out.
Why are we
Smell that
escaping?
here. I feel like I've been stuck down there for days. This was probably the way I came in.
Have you been eating them mushrooms?
No, stop talking about food. I'm hungry.
How long's it
Yeah,
been?
have a mushroom. Try this one.
since we
I've
left
got
and
a
went into the
special.
Weald?
Hang on. Which colour is it?
He's
So
He's
now-
going to feed me a special mushroom. I'm nervous.
Now it's
Okay.
it's late at night.
Because
It's
we
dark.
went into the Weald, we
Hang on.
bumped
Oh
into
god.
all the bandits and stuff, and then there was a whole mushroom thing. So has this been all within the day?
You're midnight pretty much. So yeah, you're pretty exhausted. You've had a short rest as well. So
It's
What?
nearly midnight, blimey.
Well-
Where is there to camp? That's a question.
I suggest we head back to the village, get a good night's sleep. And then in the morning, we can decide what to do after speaking to our old friend Rylak.
Yes, as I say, you get me and Rylak in the same room. I've got something to help.
Well, I'd like to do a brewmaster's experiment. However, I'd like to ask the DM a question first.
Yeah.
Was it the yellow mushrooms I'm not allowed to eat? No, wrong. Sorry, cancel that. I'm going to rephrase the question.
You're allowed to eat whatever you want.
Fucking I ain't eating shit. Was it the yellow mushrooms or the test tubes of fungi that was dodgy?
How do you know? Well, you know that the yellow mushrooms are dodgy. You don't know anything about the test tubes.
Hey. Okay. I can remember which it is you gave us the warning about. Sorry, which the warning may have come from. Oh, it was the magic dude, wasn't it?
No, it was the bandits.
It was the professor.
Yeah, it was the professor that gave us the warning about the fungus.
Didn't the bandits
mushrooms.
blow the mushrooms up or something?
No.
Didn't the mushrooms explode?
No, the mushrooms didn't explode, but there were. You
It's
found
that fucking
craters.
purple vortex thing that we ran away from. But that had nothing to do with the mushrooms. The mushrooms glowed the further into the world we got. But the yellow mushrooms I picked, I was semi-tempted to taste until a certain hint dropped and I went, fuck no. However, Titch is a big lad. He might be able to take it a bit more than we can.
What's my constitution? Yeah, I'm on. Yeah.
Just saying, I've got a bunch of yellow mushrooms I'd like to turn into an alcohol. But if they're going to be poisonous...
Right. Well, now this is an interesting one because I'm immune to disease.
But a disease is not a fungal infection.
No, but I'm immune to diseases. So if the DM fancies being a dick, he can't give me anything.
Okay. You see, I'm also immune to poison, so it's a fucking catch-22, really. You know what? Sorry, I'm just going to brew it. Doesn't matter.
You're gonna.
I am.
Titch, you're not gonna have any then.
Nuclear fucking vodka.
Apparently not. No.
Oh.
Do you know what? If we brew this and it makes
a shame.
perfect alcohol, it is going to be called Chernobyl.
I
Simple
like
as
it.
that.
Radioactive mushroom beer.
Correct. Chernobyl vodka. Done.
So you're outside,
We
and
need to get somebody to identify.
and it's cold.
I'm immune to cold.
You
Give me a
know
colour
it's
then.
cold though. You remember from your trek through that you lost track of the road because the weald was just it was just so overgrown that it just completely reclaimed the cobblestone path. So you're going to have a bit of a challenge getting back. Or are they?
Well, he won't.
Well, didn't we leave our ranger on guard? So can't our ranger just...
He's up at the manor.
What?
He's up at the manor.
Yeah, but that's where we've come out, hasn't it?
You've come out
we've
through
come
the
out in the
castle
world.
ruins.
Yeah.
Oh, so to get back to where we were. You said it was only 100 feet though, didn't you?
And you've come out right by that door. From
Yeah,
you're
so
100 feet. You're 100 feet from the door.
Yeah, so we from the door we originally came in.
From the door that you went through to then progress up to the manor.
Right, well, I want to go back and get my rope because I don't like being without a rope.
So you go back to the manor.
Actually, no, because the manor collapsed around us, didn't it? Which is why we ended up in the fucking hole in the first place. Hang on a minute. Right, Titch, how did you end up in the hole?
Good question.
Oh,
I
you
think
came in from the coast through the
Coastal tunnel.
passageway. Anyway. Yeah, just tell us a little bit more about how you managed to get yourself in there, because
Oh, history check DM.
Yeah. So Titch came up along the Cove Road, and he came in a similar way, very close to you, which actually joined onto the tunnel, and then he jumped on your rope, roped down your rope.
Okay.
But he came that halfway through that tunnel. There was sort of an opening that Titch could get through. He just happened.
I'm getting a very DCCT from like Weymouth to Portland. Yeah. Okay. And I know you're smiling because you know what I'm on about.
So what are we doing? You're outside in the Weald.
So, are we not
I'm just,
heading back through?
I don't know. I'm trying to establish exactly what and where is going on, because we've gone through the manor. The manor's collapsed around us, which is why I've ended up jumping down the hole after you. Titch has ended up in there, bearing in mind he's a fucking Goliath, so he clearly didn't come through the house, unless he was the cause of the house falling down, which I doubt, because he's come through the Cove Road, which is the other fucking side, and crawled through the tunnel system to get to the same place as us.
So the Cove Road actually is accessible from where you are.
What, right now?
Right now.
When I came out, I said this is probably where I went into. I half recognised it.
Yeah, no, I got that, but it's a case of where me and Kenneth came in and where we are now is it's the missing link.
No, because we came out of the Weald and then.
No, we came in from the Weald.
No, originally, I mean, we came out of the Weald.
Yeah.
Went through the ruins and then into the manor.
Yeah.
So we can just go back.
But now we've come out on the Cove Road, so we're.
No, so you've come out through the ruins. So So let me paint it. Right. Let me share something with you. All right. Cool. If I can. I just need to find it. So I took the time to build you a region map.
Yes.
And
we like maps.
Here we go. If I'm not going to be. Okay. That is your region map. That is the best I could do for a manor on top of the hill. So what you have is the hamlet at the bottom. You have the road you came in on to the bottom left. You've then made your way up the remains of the old road, which continues up the hill through the ruins, which is what you came to. You came to a particularly thin ruin wall, which you went through, and then you got to the manor. When I say manor, I do mean almost like a castle, but not quite as obvious as that. If you think of what's it called? Henry VIII's place.
The White Tower.
No.
It's fucking Henry VIII's house, mate.
Hampton Court Palace.
Okay, yeah, fair one.
So it's more that the manor's more the size of Hampton Court Palace. That kind of thing.
You didn't have Nottingham Castle?
No.
Okay, I was going to say it's more like Nottingham Castle, but yeah, go on.
Yeah. So that's the size we're talking about for the manor.
Okay. Yeah.
And then the family. It clearly goes back, like I said, it goes back a long, long time, which has become obvious with these tunnels, which link in with the ruins of a castle that once stood. A lot of it is still standing, but a lot of it is also in ruins.
Hampton Court Manor is a lot bigger than I was thinking, but yeah, okay.
Oh, that's really pretty.
All right.
Thank you.
So the cove is exactly where I'm looking at what you're thinking is the cove, yeah?
So you've come out where those ruins are, closer to the manor,
Uh-huh.
and the cove road runs along the cliffside down to the hamlet through the jagged rock at the bottom.
Would that be that brown scar on the right side?
You can't see it on this map. I haven't made it obvious on it, but it is there.
Oh, I know we can't see it, but would it be roughly that brown scar that runs on the right side?
No.
Okay.
So do we know then that that cove road leads straight down to the hamlet?
Well, Titch has told you that he came in through the cove road.
So what was Titch doing coming up this way?
I'm on a journey of enlightenment.
Ah, yeah.
and stuff.
Stuff and chicken.
Should we head down the cove road then, back to the hamlet? Have a bit of R&R. Rest these old bones.
Yes, because I've got bugger all spell slots left, and I took a kicking in that fight.
I'm running out of chi points. I've got no chi points. Key points, sorry.
And I could do with a long rest.
But we know. Okay, so the road we came in is too far away. The road Titch has come in is the only safe, viable route. According to him.
Yeah, cool. So we're on the road.
So we take the safe route. It's just common sense.
Well, it's pitch black because it's midnight.
Might be pitch
And-
black to
I
you.
can sort that out. Light. There you go.
And also, the Weald has been like, I don't know, it's like growing crazy over the path, so I reckon we go down the Cove Road. It's the best option because even if it's overgrown down there, we can just handrail the cliff back to the hamlet. Yeah?
So, is it going to be least dangerous on the cliffside because there's less effect from the forest?
I don't know, we're just going to go down the Cove Road.
Exactly. I'm just concerned that. Okay, let's go for it.
You make your way to the cove road.
Can you swim, Kenneth? Because I'm a dwarf and I know for fucking fact that I can't swim for shit.
Yeah, I can't swim. I never learned. Plus, I'm wearing huge armour, which basically I'd sink.
Oh well.
It's quite a thin and treacherous path. It starts off really high up. Really high up. You can see the waves crashing against the rock below you. But with taking a steady step, you find your way down with the assistance of the light from Titch and Kenneth's lantern and Fred's dark vision. You find your way down, and it gradually does go down. You start going through this sort of jagged rock area, safe from the waves. As you are going down, though, you hear out at sea a sweet song echoing over the horizon.
Oh, that's nice.
You feel almost drawn to jump off the cliff into the sea.
Oh. Sorry, got a little mermaid there. Oh.
Anyone fancy a swim?
You are about 60 foot up in the air.
No, not really. I'm 60 foot up in the air. I'm scared of heights.
Give us a wisdom saving throw, everybody.
Oh man. I don't remember this. Oh, yay. 21. At least I have one shit roll tonight.
Seven.
Fred. Wisdom save.
Wisdom, sorry, dude, I was explaining something.
Oh, that's all right.
But we've got an earwig.
Oh, all right.
15. 15 plus 1. Yeah, 16, dude.
So Fred and Titch, you avoid this alluring voice coming from across the sea. Kenneth, on the other hand, is
Sorry,
drawn.
Just going to explain something.
All right, is drawn to this beautiful voice, and he steps towards the edge.
What is he? What are you, Kenneth?
I'm a 67-year-old human male.
Okay. I push him. No, no.
Oh my God! I was waiting. No way.
No, I don't.
Kenneth, you take another step into just nothingness, and you sort of come to your senses as you lose your balance. Give us a dexterity saving throw.
Or can now? Bearing in mind, I'm not going to want him to jump. And I rolled a 21 myself.
Mm.
Can I offer him a hand?
You can try and help him if you know.
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me.
Right. Okay. I'm going to. I've got one fucking yeah.
Can you even see that?
No, what is it?
The nat one.
Nat 1.
No, it's all right. I can do this. A channel divinity, and it gives any creature within 10 feet of me advantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Go.
Another roll.
Who,
Roll
me?
it. Yeah, roll it again. He's just giving you a second
nice.
chance.
10.
A 10.
There goes my channel divinity.
You fall, but you grab the edge with one hand. And now, as you've come to your senses, you're not even listening to the voice. And the other two turn around to see you holding on for dear life.
I'm going to go and grab him.
Give us a strength roll.
Boom. I mean, one hand, I pull him out with ease. Probably 17.
And you launch him 500 foot into the sky. You pull him up absolutely fine, and shaken up by the experience, Kenneth, you take 2 points of stress damage. But you can no longer hear the voice, and you continue down the Cove Road, and eventually you end up into the hamlet. You come into the hamlet opposite the road, the old road which brought you in originally. And everything is still standing. It is the dead of night. The tavern has one small light on. There is smoke puffing out the chimney. Everything else is silent apart from a glow coming from the graveyard outside the abbey, just amongst the gravestones.
Right, Fred, listen to me now. I know we need to rest, but there's obviously something going on over there in that abbey. I reckon if we're quiet, we can go have a little peek and see if we can catch that Rylak up to no good, I reckon.
I think we need to have a little chat with him. He's clearly not bothered about me and you. However, Titch,
No.
whilst it's probably a little bit against your paladin code to pin a fucking monk again, not a monk. Sorry.
I wouldn't go that far on the oath of vengeance, but carry on.
What's he? He's not. He's an abbot, not an abbot. What's the word? Kenneth, help me out.
He's an abbot, or
He wasn't an abbot, was he? I knew he was a brother of some sort. Not my ecclesiarchy. He was.
I'm the kind of avenger, and revenge is better served cold.
Right, he's of rank in the ecclesiarchy, but there's something wrong.
Right.
Can we ask you to help us find out what it is?
What you're
Myself, I can't actually batter him and ask him because, as a monk, I can only use my powers in self-defense.
Well, I've got a spell called Zone of Truth.
Wow.
If we can get him in there, and yeah, he's unable to tell a lie. Well, change that. He's unable to tell a deliberate lie.
But you can still evade the truth.
well, no, he wouldn't be able to evade the truth, but
No, so our questions have to be direct.
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise, he can still deflect. That makes sense.
But yes, he cannot tell a deliberate lie.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As you're talking, the door of the tavern swings open, and it's the tavern owner. Looks at you and goes, "What are you making all that racket for? Don't you know what bloody time it is? Get yourself in here."
Yes, thank you. Much appreciated.
Bloody hell, I'm taking the piss, you lot.
Say again, Bob.
I couldn't help it. It's not Bob's voice. I can't help it.
Well, this is it. Well, you're gonna notice that Titch and Mojo sound awful lot alike.
Oh.
But yeah. No, I like Titch. He's all right. Yeah.
And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my long rest.
So we'll say you go in there. You have a long rest, so you can replenish for the
Yay,
next.
long
next
rest. I got my magic slots back. Woo!
Are we smashing out everything, yeah?
So with your stress damage, you will have to do some sort of activity in the town to reduce that.
Hookers and cocaine.
You can do that if you want. If you can find some hookers and cocaine, feel free to crack on. So there's activities such as you can get absolutely pissed out of your face. You can go
Let me rephrase that. I want magic mushrooms and mead.
Oh,
Well,
God.
if Ray's characters were still here, we could have asked him. He'd probably be able to hook us up.
You probably would have been able to, yeah.
I'm a paladin. I would very much like to just meditate.
So you can go and do that up at the abbey if you want, but or meditation can be done in your room. So I suppose you can just meditate within the tavern.
I'll just do a bit of praying. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can
The hour-long rest is what, 8 hours, isn't it?
Yes.
What? Sorry. Oh yeah, long rest. I thought you said an hour long rest.
No, 8.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So with that in mind, that's where your locations are if you choose to go to another location. So if Fred is going to get pissed out of his face.
Not at all. Actually, I've got a better plan. I know I said fucking magic mushrooms and mead, but I'd rather actually go and sit outside and experiment with all these magic mushrooms that I found and see what kind of brew I can make from it.
All right, we'll
and
leave that.
makes me gloriously happy.
We'll leave
Like
that
7
for
points of stress away happy.
yeah. Cool. So we'll leave that for the next session and look forward to that.